Hi everyone, it's Amelia Carr here, your favourite curly coach, back with another quick Tuesday tip. This week is all about preparation. Might sound really simple, but the majority of clients that I see are regular singers, people that come check in maybe once a month, once every 6 weeks, every 2 months, or even 4 times a year. And then there's the clients that come to me in an absolute panic a week before an audition, not feeling prepared, not knowing how to prepare or not knowing what to deliver in an audition. And this is somewhat of a tragedy. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my experiences and the things that I have seen go wrong countless times for people. And it's not a criticism, it's really just an encouragement. Lots of us as performers, probably myself included in my early career, you race along to a singing teacher or a vocal coach to fix things before an audition, and often that's too late. Really, it's that age-old saying of preparation is absolutely the key. So there's a few elements to this, and I'm going to cover it in a very short space of time. So if you want to check in with me and discuss your individual goals and needs, then please do. It's ac@ameliacarvoice.com by email. So I consider that you need to be vocally strong, you need to know your stuff, and your voice needs to be absolutely up there, okay? Suddenly picking up warm-ups, exercises and things a week or 2 weeks before isn't good enough. It's got to be a rolling thing that you're working on all the time. Technique is there or it's not there. And if you can't depend on technique, then usually something will let you down. That doesn't mean that we sing with just technique. It means that the technique is what carries us through, being able to do it the same every single time and know how our voice works. Second point is practice. Third point is the room. Fourth point is your rep. And fifth point is about winging it, or hopefully not. So first, to be vocally strong, you want to have a good regular warm-up routine. Warm-ups don't need to be 20 minutes. It's just about every time that you sing being in the right place for you, not starting to sing in a bad place. And you need to work with your vocal coach and your singing teacher on a warm-up that's unique to you, a warm-up that's unique to the material that you want to sing, and so on and so forth. The second point of being vocally strong is having good vocal health, which we'll talk about more in another video, and also there are some videos on my YouTube channel already about that. The last thing about being vocally strong is a dual thing. It's about having good technique but also good acting skills. So it's not, for me, it's not about just getting up and making a nice sound. Although sometimes that is appropriate too. It's that balance of technique, and let's think in musical theatre, we're carrying a story. If you're not vocally strong, you're not going to be able to deliver that story with the intention that you want. Sometimes you might find you'll go up to sing a high note and it's like doing this. That is not a good technique. You need to be able to deliver your character with intention in that room, and your technique carries you through, your vocal technique carries you through. So there are three parts to my first point: regular warm-ups and cool-downs, looking after your vocal health, and having a good balance of technique and acting through song, as I will refer to it for today, just to keep it short. The second point is practice. Okay, that's practice as in practicing your songs. That's also practice in performing. Now, many of you know that I'm a performance anxiety specialist as well, and it's so important that you take up opportunities to perform and put yourself in that environment, because the lack of practice could be what fails you in that room. So consider that as well as your vocal practice, your vocal, the research of character, the research of the director, all of that kind of stuff. Don't let yourself down by going in that room and doing a performance that they're not going to like. Do your research. Know, what does this person want to see? What have they seen in the past, liked in the past, not liked in the past? And if your coach can't help you with that, then you need to maybe find an industry relevant coach that can. Third thing, the room. What do I mean by this? Now, especially if you're new in the industry, or if you're a parent of a child, or if you're a child watching this, you've got to make sure that you have been coached for that room. Your song could be absolutely perfect. Your monologue could be absolutely perfect if that's appropriate. You could be absolutely wonderfully prepared in your song, but then you get in the room and something shifts. You know, your coach as well is someone that holds your hand, takes you through that career, that can tell you how to respond to MDs asking something of you, how to respond to direction. Okay, so please, 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 again, think about the room. That is part of your practice. Fourth point, your rep. This is where most people fall down. You need to have your song choices firmed up. You need to be able to showcase variety in your voice and in your repertoire as well, in you and in your ability. Think about the shows that are out there right now. What song would you take? Have a list of repertoire. Many of us give out lists of rep to put in your folder. You know, something like pre-65, a contemporary, a new writing, a Disney, a pop song, blah, blah, blah. You know, however you find a way to organize yourself, it must be prepared. Those songs are your lifeline, okay? There's no good thinking a week before, what song shall I sing? You're not going to do your best. You want to have a collection of songs that are versatile, that show you and your ability, that can be used and tweaked for any audition, okay? The fourth thing is winging it. How many people come along and just kind of go, I'm going to wing it, you know, I'm a good singer, I'll carry it through. That is not a good model to follow. Please, please, please invest in your preparation. It's my top tip for this week. Preparation is absolutely key. Know your stuff, know your industry, know what you're doing like it's the back of your hand. If you were asked to do it backwards, you could do it. Learn how to take direction, prepare your folder. Don't be afraid to change your rep, but make sure you give yourself goals and time in order to achieve that. If you'd like any help with choosing repertoire, organising your folder, preparing for auditions, please leave it. Don't leave it till a week before or even a month before. You should be looking ahead now to what you want to achieve in a year's time, 5 years' time, 10 years' time, and 20 years' time. And the things in your folder and the things that you're doing today should help you to get to that journey. If you want to chat more, email me ac@ameliacarvoice.com, or you can email the fabulous Maria, my PA on admin, at ameliacarvoice.com, or reach out on my website, contact us page, and I'd be absolutely delighted to see you soon. Take care. Bye.